Hi, my name is Erika Largacha,
And my name is Paoleth Isa.
and for this video we're going to be talking about our experiences during Zamorano from the first year to today.
Yes.
In Zamorano we have learned a lot about everything, not only like academic stuff but also like cultural stuff, and a lot that made us have more values than what we had before. Also, most of the things that we learn are in the modules, in learning by doing. So my favorite module was actually renewable energy. I had it in second year, and I learned a lot because for being only 3 weeks, it was my second module of second year. I actually had a good time. It was a very relaxed module. I learned about how to maintain a lot of organic wastes, and that can be actually very important and very valuable to what is the energy. We made a lot of projects during that module, so that's why.
And my favorite model was the tissue culture that was also in the second year. That was my third model, I think, and that was for 2 weeks. But really, I was really happy when I was in that model because it's like you create the life of a plant in a laboratory, and it's like no common. It's not like all the activities that we do in the soil. It's something different, and we need to be so careful when we do all the activities inside the laboratory, and I really like that model. So that.
To me, Zamorano has been an excellent journey because I've met a lot of people, met a lot of cultures, and visited lots of places, and I've had lots of fun doing it.
Zamorano has been my biggest experience in the life because here I learned to do many things that I never did before, and that really teach me for my professional life.
This first picture means a lot to us because it represents all of our colleagues from our country. We are all together and we're all there for the picture with our Ecuadorian flag.
Yes, and it's so funny for us to see how we can change with the time, and it's not too much time. It's only 3 years, and we really change with the time in physically and in many other aspects too.
This picture was a picture of the both of us. It was for Holy Week. It was one of my first times that had to go out to the city, and I had lots of fun because we went out with a lot of friends and we stayed the whole weekend.
Yeah, and this week all our friends went to another country to visit and to vacations, but we with another of our friends was here in Zamorano, and we decided to go to Tegucigalpa, and we had a good time in that week. So yeah, it was a very good experience for our first experience in Tegucigalpa.
That picture was also in first year. It was in the Equabox. It was a soccer tournament, and it was because we have a big colony. Then the colony divides itself in several soccer teams. So in the Equabox, all of those soccer teams compete against each other.
Yeah, and each team pick a girl that represent the team, and they like compete for just the best answering some questions, and in that time I won and I was the best. Yes.
So one of the activities that you had to do in the colony that you can participate in was the church activity. So Paulette and I participated by helping out, decorating, and even being a part of it. And it was a very nice experience because not a lot of colleagues actually participated. It was very fun, and it was a very nice time.
Yeah, and it's so beautiful. Like we use representative clothing of our country. I was using the clothing of the coolest part of the Ecuador, and Erika was using the representative clothing of the coast of Ecuador. So yeah, it's so beautiful for us.
That picture was almost finishing the first year. We had the chance to go to this music festival, and we went to support our friend who was participating because it was a competition between residents, and it was a very nice time because we ate very good.
Yes.
And we listened to a lot of people we got to see a lot of talent in the university.
And it's so funny because this is the restaurant when we often buy the food that is La Casona.
I believe that was also one of the last days in Zamorano. We went there with a couple of friends. They were just playing soccer for fun, and it was one of the nicest moments that we had in first year because we were all just so united, and everyone would just hang out with each other, and that day was a really fun day.
I think that it's so sad that that is one of the things that have changed with the time. We are not so united like in the first year, but I think that there are some friendships that we still maintain. So I want that the people that it's near yet could be united as we are today.
And that was one of our first pictures in Zamorano. It was one of the first days because we were in like a syllabus week. Then we didn't have a lot to do those first days, so it was mainly just reuniting every single day in Paoleth's room. Yes. And we would just talk and talk and talk, and it was just very fun times.
Yeah, in that time we didn't have like a lot of friends, so we was like the group that came from the same high school, so we already meet each one to other, and I think that was like our first 1 or 2 months because there was like our little group of friends, and that was a group we did everything in that days.
So here I'm with one of my best friends, Sarah. She studies agronomy, and she was my first roommate. We have gone through a lot together, and I just want to ask her, how has been your experience here in Zamorano?
My experience here in Zamorano has been so good. I like it very much, and I have made a lot of friends.